Hi everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this and watching. If you are one of those people, I appreciate it more than you realise, trust me. And I just wanted to say as well, there is footage for this, but it doesn't happen until about halfway through because we couldn't get the camera in the studio working until about halfway through the interview, which is a bit rubbish, so sorry for that. But in the meantime, enjoy this still image. I mean, it's just magnificent. Also, secondly, I speak about a football game in this podcast, and just for clarification, I am talking about the Arsenal-Newcastle game, and there was a lot of controversy with that, with VAR, and the optical illusion of the ball looking like it was over the pitch, and it wasn't. Anyway, you'll find out about it. So have a listen, enjoy. Thank you again so much for watching and listening, and I will see you all later on. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of An Interview With. This time we have got a very special guest. As always, we have got 18-year-old DJ and producer, originally from Jersey, chilling in the UK right now. It is Mish. How are we doing?
Right, lads, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm doing all well, thank you.
Good. How has your week been, my friend?
Yeah, it's been alright to be fair. I've been just doing schoolwork and stuff. Well, I've been at school.
That's
this
it,
past
mate.
week.
That's it. It's crazy to think like a DJ producer that's like done so much already is like still just like doing like A levels and that. It's just like such an impressive thing. It's really cool to see.
Yeah. Just got to get the grades, get to uni, and then hopefully like try to do it full time. That's my dream.
Yeah. Get it done. I mean, you've already done some events already, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But so I've got a question for you. So from Jersey, right, I did a bit of research on it today, and apparently, right, there's sort of a rivalry between Guernsey people and Jersey people, right? Is that the case?
Yeah, a little bit. Like,
a little bit.
Guernsey's just like the West Jersey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like Jersey's got more to offer.
Yeah.
And, like, we're better at all the sports than that.
Yeah.
We always beat them.
Apparently, there's a huge
Jersey's the one to go to.
Okay. There you go. You heard it here first.
Yeah, 100%.
Apparently, there's a big beef in cricket or something that like dates back from like before the Ashes, like of like the tournament. I don't know if you're into it.
You're telling me stuff that I don't even know. I know that there's a big beef between football.
Oh, is there?
We always beat them in any. That's up. Yeah.
Mate,
we always beat them.
Mate. Okay.
Like, if you're looking to go to Jersey, Guernsey, I'd pick Jersey. In my opinion, you'll have a better time there.
Yeah. I mean, having a look at like what the sites are around it as well, it actually looks like a lot better. And mate, the beaches there look so nice as well. Like that, like lovely, like blue water. Like, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's not as good as like I don't know. People portray it way better than, in my opinion, I think it is. Like, it is really good in summer, like it's insane. But in winter, it's just kind of like England.
Yeah. I've heard someone that I know lives in Guernsey. They do like they'll have like beach parties in the summer, like all year round. Not like all year round, but like in the summer, like for those months. Is it the same in Jersey?
Yeah, kind of. Like, people do like bunker raves because there's like a lot of bunkers from like World War II.
Yeah,
people get generated, but they usually get shut down in like the space of 2 hours. I can't lie,
mate. Best 2 hours of your life, though, innit?
No, I've been to one once and it was so fun. But yeah, like the police always just find it and then game over.
Oh, mate, it sounds really good. There is a thing, Guernsey, people from Guernsey called people from Jersey beans. Have you heard Jersey, of that? Yeah. Is there anything for like the opposition to fire back at them?
You know what? I actually don't know.
Mate, you need to come up with something. I don't know. Something along the vegetable line. Like,
yeah, I know. There isn't actually anything for Guernsey. Yeah, they're just jealous.
That's it. You heard it here. It is.
Yeah.
That's how it is, mate.
Yeah.
So, talking about more music stuff. Guilty pleasure artist. Who have you got? Who would you go for? Elton John. 100%. Respectable.
Yeah.
No, respectable.
He's class. Or Tiny Temper.
Okay.
Like his old stuff. Yeah.
Is he still doing?
Kind of stuff
Is he still making music? I've not heard anything from him in a long time.
Yeah, I think he stopped like 5 years ago, to be fair. But like, oh mate, his tune "Pass Out," like that was, I used to be a massive fanboy. I can't lie. I still listen to his tunes. They never get old.
Nah, yeah.
Elton John's sick though. I want to see him live, but I think he stopped touring now.
Has he? That is a shame. Yeah. To be fair to him, like he's had his fun, hasn't he? I don't know how old he is, but he's like, I don't know. He's done loads for ages, so like he's probably just chilling in his mansion.
He had a pretty class life, yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see the film Rocket Man?
Yeah, no, it was so cool actually. Actually, one of my mates played in that film.
No way.
Yeah. He was like an actor at my old school, and he was like, he didn't have a big part, but he was in the film. It's quite cool.
No, that's really cool to say you were even in it at all. What was he doing?
So he was the kids of Elton John's parents, or like I think it was.
Okay.
In the film, I think the mum meets a new guy and they have children, or the dad meets a new wife, and they were the children.
Right. Right. No, I mean to get some lines in a film like that, that's impressive, isn't it? That is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
So outside of music, what do you? Obviously, you're at boarding school. You mentioned, but like, is there much to do there? Like, what sort of hobbies do you have outside of creating?
Well, I'm doing my A levels, so like when I'm not doing music, I'm at school doing work or revising. But I play football. I like football.
Good lad. Nice.
Yeah. I'm not very good at it, but I still like it. Support Arsenal.
Mate, the fact you support Arsenal. Yeah. Okay. Oh, controversial at the weekend. Literally yesterday.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I know. I was actually developed like anger issues from that game. Like genuinely, it shouldn't have been a goal.
No,
in my opinion.
I agree.
I don't think the ball went off the pitch. I think that was fair enough. I think that like part of the ball was on.
Yeah.
It just like, I don't know, from a different angle, I think it would have been like people would have thought it was on the pitch. Yeah. But it was a foul.
Yeah.
There was a handball and potential offside.
Yeah. I definitely think there was a foul. Definitely. I was watching Match of the Day, and obviously they do like the analysis of all the players and everything, and it was blatant. Like he was, I don't know who the defender was, but he was pushing Arsenal's defender, and like
it was Gabriel.
Right. Yeah. It was blatant, mate. Like he was staring at him, pushing him. Like it was so obvious that it was a foul, and the ref was like, well, I don't know. They did 3 checks on it, 3 checks, and it took ages to do it as well. I think it took like 5 minutes to get it done. And to include it and then losing the game.
Wrong with that goal where it just shouldn't have been a goal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's been so many issues with it lately. So many. I don't know if it's going to stay, or if it will stay. I don't know what they're going to do to make it work, because there's just been so many problems with it, honestly. Yeah. So I've got a random one for you now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know how tall you are. How tall are you?
Like 5'7" at a push.
Okay, 5'7" at a push. Realistically, it's 5'6".
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah.
So
nah. Okay. I'm close. Yeah, I'm not the biggest guy.
That's all right. So okay, any MC, who do you think that you could take it in the ring, like boxing, and it could be friendly, or it could be somebody that like I don't know, you just don't really like. But it's realistically not going to be that.
Really not like any MCs. Oh, I'd have Devilman.
Oh, okay, yeah. I rate that.
Yeah, he's a guy though, but yeah, I reckon I'd have him.
Yeah. Wait, you said Devilman, yeah?
Yeah.
So you performed at NAS, didn't you? Or you were at the Sicker. Oh, I forget what it's called. Sicker Studios, like the tent, right? He was there, weren't he?
Yeah. So I was with him at NAS. Well, I bumped into him at NAS. We said a quick hello because we've done a couple shows together before in Bristol and Bath.
How did that go?
Yeah. Oh mate, so sick.
That's so cool.
He's a sick MC as well. He's good at like getting the crowd going and like it's good duo.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so sick to be performing with him. I can't lie.
No, it is like, really cool.
Of a dream, like.
It is really, really cool. Yeah. It's interesting when I saw that you had performed at NAS. I was there. I was actually at the Sicker tent as well. Yeah. I was there, and then we like walked past Devilman at one point, and then like my mate was like, "Oh, Devilman." I was like, no way. And it was really cool.
Nah.
Yeah, and it was so mad. Like he was
Yeah.
just walking out from the crowd, like no one even noticed. And then it's like, oh no way, like you were there. I would have technically been there when you were there performing, and like I wouldn't even known. And obviously now we're here interviewing, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, pretty mad.
Yeah, no, Nas was.
Mate.
I've played there twice, and it's just been like,
really
insane each time. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But now it's closed down, which is quite sad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They put something up the other day saying that NAS 2024 isn't happening. I think that's it. I think that's the end of NAS.
What? Did they say why?
Yeah. Cost of living crisis apparently. Yeah,
it is expensive.
Which is fair enough because it is. Yeah, exactly. Because that energy's going up, isn't it? So I don't know.
So is there a genre of music that you hate just completely, just like, or maybe not even hate? Hate's a strong word, but you know, dislike greatly.
Hardstyle.
Hardstyle. What is hardstyle?
I can't do that.
I can't say I've heard.
Oh, mate. It's like the music that sounds like just pure, like it just sounds awful. Like it hurts your ears, basically.
I'm gonna Google it.
So just Just listen to a hardstyle tune and like listen to the drop. It's just not for me. I don't know. People may say the same about drum and bass, but hardstyle is like 50 times.
It's not the
heavier.
one. Okay. What about techno?
Yeah.
You a big techno fan?
I'm not really like.
Yeah.
Like I really like I mean house music I've never really like fully liked. I'm really into my garage, like UKG.
Big up.
At the moment. Yeah. Like Sammy Virgie, he's killing it. Mate, I love that guy.
So fat.
He's so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to like the same amount of UKG than drum and bass recently, just because it's so sick.
Yeah, no it is. I got to see Sammy Virgie in Brighton last year.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was so good. It was so good. He's my favourite UK garage artist of all time. He's awesome. That's like, I think that's like my go-to.
He's only just blown up, like, recently. Like,
yeah.
He's fully blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, all his tunes just, I don't know what it is, like, it's just so, like, groovy. It's so sick.
Yeah. That's what I really like about UK garage, like, as its own sort of genre, is it's just like, it's just really, like, happy and boppy and sort of, like, it's different to like drum and bass and that, whereas it's like it's just a bit softer, but you can still sort of like you can skank out to it and like still have a great time kind of thing. It's just a bit lighter.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of why like it is quite sick, because drum and bass is sick, but after a while of listening to it at a rave, it does ruin your ears a little bit.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. Whereas garage, I don't know, there's something about garage it's just so sick.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful thing.
Obviously DMB. But no, I'm into my house music. Like I have to play it out. Like sometimes, like when I'm doing like my mates' 18ths and stuff, I have to play a bit of house music. But I mean, it's quite fun to mix because it's not too complex. But I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not really for me.
Like something a little bit harder sort of thing, whereas a bit more. Like,
a little bit. Yeah, a lot of it does just sound quite similar. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, you could say the same about DMB, but yeah.
No,
DMB, there's subgenres like you got jungle, liquid, like heavy jumper. There's like a lot to pick from.
Exactly.
But yeah,
it is. I think if you know about drum and bass, then you know that it's not all the same. But to like your average sort of listener, I guess that doesn't listen to it, they would probably just say, "Oh, this is all like the exact same." But yeah, obviously,
exactly.
There's loads to it. Would you ever consider MCing? Have you ever like written anything down and been like, oh mate, this would be perfect for it, you know?
Mate, I tried it back in the day, and one of these DMB pages put it on their like Instagram.
Yeah.
Like they were like quite a big DMB page, and I was looking back on it the other day, and it was like me when I was 13, and I was like, I was spitting bars to this DMB tune, and it just, my voice was so high, and it just sounded so wrong. Like, I don't know. So I never really tried it after, especially all my mates as well were kind of rinsing me for it.
Yeah.
And someone in the comments said, I think they were like, I reckon you stick to DJing, mate. So I think after that comment, exactly. After that comment, that kind of just threw me off. And
Bun them.
Maybe it's the best.
I reckon now you're older, like, you know, you're not 13, so your voice would have developed a little bit. I don't know. It depends. What were you writing about as well?
Oh mate, anything. I was just finding anything that rhymed. I can't lie. Just sounds good. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you where the video is because I'm so embarrassed of it.
You already know that I'm going to go straight to Facebook after this interview and try and
Yeah,
find
yeah.
it.
That's so bad. All my mates have it still, so that's annoying. But whatever, just gotta own it.
Yeah, mate,
But
stuff
yeah,
it. I mean, like fair play. Like you have stuck to DJing and you're smashing it. So it doesn't
oh,
even
thank
matter
you,
what
man.
they think, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, this is a question, right? DJs, right, when they're on set and they're mixing and that like
yeah.
live, do they get on it, right? Do they? This is a two-parter,
Mm,
but that's my first parter. I'm not saying you
yeah.
specifically, but like
I don't.
like in
Like,
general.
as in, yeah, I don't really touch because I can't lie, but yeah, surely I know for a fact that a lot do, like just a little bit maybe to keep them going, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
um,
I don't even necessarily mean like drugs and that. Just like even having a drink or something, you know?
oh yeah, like a lot, yeah. I think the majority of DJs will have a drink when they're doing their set just to like calm the nerves down. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like it helps like just kind of get you in the zone in a way if you have like a couple, but you can't be getting smashed before a set. Do you know what I mean? I've never done it before, but like I
That's
always
impressive.
try to be like decently like I'll have like a few drinks just to like get me, I don't know, less nervous.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. I think the less nervous you
yeah,
are as well, then like it's just so easy to be in the zone and like
yeah,
creative and like shell it out.
no, definitely. But it's mad that you get so nervous before, and as soon as you like play your first tune, it just all goes out the window. You're kind
Yeah,
of just in the zone.
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know.
I went to this event in Cambridge. It weren't like dance music or anything. It was
Hmm.
this group of guys that they've called Savage Streets. Savage Streets Records? Yeah, Savage Streets.
Yeah,
Anyway, they're starting their own like rap group, and there was one guy that I know, and he was like on the sideline, like ready to go in. He was going in like 3 minutes, and he was bricking it. He was so nervous, and he just sort of like
really.
yeah, and like he just like composed himself. And, like eventually, like was told to go on, and he went on, and then like he just shelled it. He just went for it, and like it's just like you say, like you couldn't even tell that he was
Yeah, yeah.
nervous. A few seconds into it, he was loving it. And he was just like everyone was
Because
going
it's mad.
mental.
Because the only thing that goes around your head before you do it is, oh, I'm gonna mess up. Like if I do this, this will happen. That's what always happens with me. And then like I don't know, you just never really mess up when you're like in that kind of moment.
Yeah, no,
Do you know what I
exactly,
mean?
exactly. I mean, yeah,
And if you do, it's not really the end of the world. Like everyone does it.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Like for me, right, even with this interview, like I was on the way here today, and I was like, oh man, like I was getting nervous myself. I'm like, what's going to go wrong? And I just sort of thought, like, hang about, like what could go right? Like I've done these in the past, and nothing bad really ever happens. Like
Yeah, no,
if anything,
exactly.
it's a small little bit of like awkward talking over each other, which you edit out anyway.
Yeah,
Like it's never a big deal,
yeah.
you know. It's
No, no,
yeah,
definitely. But it's kind of a good thing getting nervous because at least you're like taking it seriously
yeah.
instead of just like doing whatever. But yeah, no, it's a good question though.
I saw a post of you with Headaches and X-Man.
Mm.
Um, I don't know when it was. It was probably a little while ago. But yeah, no,
Yeah, so that was in summer, like when they both. I was doing a set like I was like supporting them in
right.
Jersey, so they came for like this like show in Jersey.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, no. So I was going to ask, like, what happened on the night of meeting them? So like, so also, yeah, what happens like after you do your set? Do you just like go like, do you go home? Like what happens? And then
Well,
specifically
to be
with
fair,
that
that
night,
night, well, me and my mates were planning on going out after anyway.
fair.
So I did my set and then they like watched and then we just watched Hadex after basically
That's
and it
so
was
cool.
mental. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Oh mate, it was yeah. I hate people who say he's overrated. That's the one thing I hate because like watching him live was actually nuts.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
so sick. Um, but yeah, after your set, you don't really want to stay in the booth and just be annoying. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Because you're not
yeah,
really like well, like it's good to have like chats with people and like support the next DJ, but you're not really like you're just like there. You're not really needed.
yeah,
So I usually stay there for 5 minutes and then just go out just to like save some space for like the DJs and everyone.
yeah,
But then now I had a chat with. I said hello to TEDx, but we don't really know him on a personal level. I can't lie.
yeah,
But then,
yeah.
but I know X-Men a little bit because I'm making the tune with his son Jay Muller.
Oh, no way.
If you've heard of him.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
I think I have. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he X-Men was like showing me the tune that me and him wrote because I'd never heard it before, and he was like showing it through his phone speakers, and we were both just like going nuts to it. It was so sick. Like, it was actually a banger. And then yeah, we didn't really have like the biggest chat with them because again I don't really know them personally, but they seem like really nice guys. I can't lie,
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
down to earth guys.
I mean, it's a great contact to have as well for like in the future if you want to like again make a tune with them even, you know, like that's so cool. I didn't realize that
Oh
Jay
mate,
Miller was like his kid either. I didn't know that that was the case.
what would you say again? Sorry.
I didn't know that Jay Miller was X-Man's kid either.
Oh yeah. No, so Jay Miller's like my age, or even I think he's younger actually.
Oh, really?
But yeah, no, yeah. He's like 17, I think.
Mad, mad.
I think so, or 18. But yeah, no, he's doing shows with X-Men like all around the country. So that's
so
pretty
cool.
sick.
That's so cool.
Fair play to him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Fair
he'll be
play to
big.
him. He's
Sick vocalist as well.
yeah, yeah. No, he is. He's really cool. I really like his stuff actually. I didn't know that. That's awesome. You mentioned people just do nothing earlier, and I couldn't not mention the fact that you've met Danny Rankin.
Yeah.
So, what is he like? Because on the show, right, like he's like he's very laid back. Like he's just sort of like he doesn't have a lot of lines, but he's there consistently, kind of thing. So like I just sort of wondered, like, what's he like in real life? Is it similar to that?
No, I don't. He's like a really just like chill, sound guy, just like he is in Corrupt FM, really. Yeah, he's so sound. But yeah, he's really like welcoming. Like I turned up like an hour late because my trains like ruined me basically, like delays and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was just like really calm about it. Like he just like carried on for a bit extra, and then he like introduced me. Yeah, it was sick. He seemed like a really calm guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Man.
and then he was like, yeah. But no, he's so sound. Yeah, no, he was like loving the tunes as well, like asking for IDs on like some of the tunes that I was playing, which is sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, I had a good chat with him. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, yeah. So what else is he doing at the minute since he's left? Well, they stopped doing the show a long time ago, but yeah, since all that, what's he doing?
So I think he just DJs. To be fair, I think because he comes in like the Corrupt FM package. So like when Corrupt FM do shows out, like I think he goes with them to DJ. I think, and then he also does his own shows as well. And he's now moved to, do you know Rinse FM?
Yeah, I do.
So I think he's now a DJ on there.
Ah, no way.
So he's doing that as well. But yeah, no, I think he's doing well for himself. Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah. Then obviously he filmed that movie, the Corrupt FM movie.
Oh
like,
yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's a funny film.
Yeah. No, it must have been quite a surreal moment. Like, how has it been meeting these sort of people? And because
I mean, it was kind of weird. Like, I even said to him, I was like, so it's kind of weird seeing you in real life. Like when I've been watching you, and I was like 12.
Yeah,
in my room,
of course.
Weird, like, so yeah, but yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like, I don't know, like thinking if I was like back then, if I was watching it and being like, I'm gonna meet this like DJ with this guy on there, I would have been it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm really lucky though to have like those kind of experiences. I'm happy that he offered that to me.
Yeah.
So
How did it happen? The link up happen? Was it through your record label, or did you reach out, or?
So I've always like I've known him since I started DJing because I used to wear like a Corrupt FM tee.
Yeah.
In my sets, and I think he saw one of the videos, and then he was like, "Yo, your stuff's sick." And then we were chatting a little bit, and then more recently, he sent me a voice message like, "Yo, how you doing? Do you want to come on Cool FM like sometime and do a mix and like a little interview or something?" And then I was like, "Yeah, of course." And then next thing you know, I turned up like a few weeks later and did a set. So yeah, I was happy that he reached out.
Okay, continuing. Your favourite venue that you've played at?
Yeah.
We'll start with that first. What has it been?
Probably NAS, like the first year I played NAS. That was so sick.
Why? What was so
Um,
memorable about it?
just like the crowd was so good. Like, it was a sunny day. Like, weather was so good. Everyone was loving it. And like, I don't know, I just did like a good. I was like happy with my set, which like I don't really get all the time. Like, I usually there's a few things where I'm like, oh, I could have like played a few better tunes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, for my whole set, I was just like happy with like the tunes I played.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, and I was like properly enjoying it. But yeah, and then the show I played with Devil Man in Bath was very sick as well.
Yeah.
Because the crowd was just like, I feel like when the crowd's just like good, like it's just gonna be insane.
Yeah.
But no, the crowd was unreal. Like, they were just loving the tunes.
I think
Devil Man was taking it up. Yeah, it was sick.
The crowd like really makes a huge difference. We like I was saying, like, I went to this event on the weekend. Oh, it is the weekend. I went on Friday.
Yeah.
And like these guys have performed before, and I've seen clips of it, and like the crowd is like they're having a good time, but they're not like going off. And then at this event, like I don't know, like they just had the energy. Like the crowd made it, like the whole thing just go nuts. Like it was so good. There weren't even that many people in the room. There was probably it was probably like 20 odd people. Like it wasn't that packed. Like they're still very like beginnering, like starting up, but it was like. It was just nuts, man. Like it was just like everybody was like, you know, everyone goes like, oi, 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 and like everyone's just going mental. Like it was so good. Like honestly, like you say,
that's the best thing. When the crowd's like loving it, it's so good,
so exciting, man. And like being in the crowd, it's like, say again.
No, I don't know. It just adds to the experience. It makes events so much better if you've got like a good crowd.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? If you've got people who are just standing there, just like bobbing their heads, it's a bit dead. But yeah.
It's
like, when you get crowd reactions, it's nuts.
Do you get on the mic not necessarily to rap, but to like get the crowd moving? Do you do that at all, or is it normally like an MC that's on stage?
Yeah, normally an MC. To be fair, I just don't. I couldn't do it. I don't know. I couldn't like get on the mic. That's just something that I just don't have the confidence to do that yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like DJing, like you gotta have confidence, but you know, I feel like speaking out to people is next level.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. But yeah, no, I usually just have an MC to do that for me.
Yeah. No, that's cool. And then if it's a big one like Devil Man, you know, stick that on your CV. It ain't too bad, is it really? Like
yeah. Exactly. No, he always gets the crowd going as well, because he's got like a few tunes which he always like gets me to play out, like his drum and bass father tune.
Of course.
Which is just, like, always gets the crowd going. Like everyone knows the words to that tune. So whenever that gets played, like it goes nuts basically.
Yeah, no, it does.
But yeah, the crowd's always on his side. Like he's good at like getting them gassed.
Giving it large, mate. Giving it large, as he should.
Yeah.
So if you could play at any venue in the future, where would it be? What's the favourite?
Boomtown, main stage. Boomtown probably.
No, that would be fat. That would be fat. I've not been.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
There's like it's massive, isn't it? I know that it's huge.
Yeah, mate. It's like I think like what is it? Like 20,000 people can like fill main stage Boomtown or something like that. So like, if I got to play that, oh my god, that's like life completed. I can't lie. Yeah. Probably won't, but like maybe one day you got to dream big.
Mate,
that would be next level.
I think, mate, I'd be bricking it. If it, like 20,000 people, you know, it's like...
Yeah, you can't be messing up.
No, definitely not. I'd just be so nervous to even see that many people, like, just like in general. Like, you know, when you go and there's like the empty field and it's like, oh my days, that's going to be full of people.
Yeah.
It's just
mate,
insane.
Yeah. That's the thing though, like playing... I feel like I can't like be like I don't know. I get nervous DJing around people I know, but when it's like people that I don't really know, I don't get as nervous.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So what if you're doing it like for your mates or something? You mentioned like your mate's 18th or something. If you're doing that, you're more nervous. You would say.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, it's weird, like because I know that if people don't rate it, they're just gonna like it's that word goes around. Whereas like I don't know if I'm not playing at NAS or something, I'm like more like if it goes bad, like what's the worst that can happen? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just got, but no, just playing to crowd. Oh, it's so sick.
Yeah, no, for sure. It really is, and they make the difference. Like the crowd really does. I think you know, like you're like I think with your stuff, like I can't see personally, I can't see why people would like badmouth it, because like I think, you know, like proof's in the pudding for you. Like you've gained a big following on Instagram. You're signed. You've got a label backing you, and you've like.
Oh no, I'm not signed to a label just yet.
Oh, okay. What is the partnership with Sika that you have then?
So my manager Chris owns Sika.
Right. Okay.
So he owns he owns Sika Studios, like the whole brand. So he basically before he was my manager, he asked me to DJ at the stage, and then obviously now I'm with him. Now it's just like, well, I've been doing it since I've had Chris. Yeah. But now, I think Sika's main stage is at NAS, so now I don't think now that's not happening anymore. I don't know what they'll do now. Maybe they'll reach out to other events to get Sika Studios to like maybe like Boomtown or something. That'd be sick.
And then it could happen. Wait, there you go. That
End, mate. Maybe. Oh, but I'm going to Boomtown anyway.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, no, I'm so keen for it. Me and all my mates from school are going.
Oh, nice. Have you been before?
Nah, never.
No, I haven't.
That's why I saw the videos from last year and it looked unreal.
Yeah. Did you watch?
And everyone I know. Oh, sorry. Say that again.
No, I was just gonna say there was these boys that like went round and they like review festivals. I don't know if you watched that video. There was like 3 of them, and they did like a 40-minute video on all of Boomtown.
Really?
It just popped into my head. You probably didn't, to be fair.
No, I haven't seen that before, to be fair. But I'm guessing it was like a 10 out of 10 because everyone I've known who's been Boomtown has just said like best weekend of their life.
Yeah. No, I think it is pretty flipping large, mate. I think it's fat.
Yeah. Have you been before?
Nah, I haven't. I've got a mate that went last year or the year before, I think. And yeah, it was only 2 of them that went, but like there was so much to do there. Like you know, like often at a festival in the day, you're kind of like up by your tent, and then you like for a lot of it, and then you'll go down sort of early evening, kind of late afternoon. Yeah. Like with that, I think you can just like wake up and just go stroll out and find something new to do every day, because it's literally a town. Like, hence Boomtown.
Yeah, no, literally. There's so many stages there. Like even like the small stages look so sick as well.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I feel like that's what a lot of like big festivals lack. I don't know, like there's like one D&B stage which everyone goes to, whereas Boomtown, like there's everything.
There's not enough variety. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah.
You definitely get that.
Yeah, Boomtown. Dream.
That's it. That's it, mate. Yeah.
On the bucket list.
Yeah. I want to, but it's like it's so expensive, and then tickets always sell out before I like get the bottle to just do it and like, buy the tickets, because like it sells out so fast. Yeah, no, I was literally like waiting on the site like for them to drop, basically, like because they went so fast as well. Yeah, they do. Is that it now? Have they sold out? I don't know. They might do a second. I think there's still tickets, but like they're probably way more expensive than the ones that first got released. You know what I mean? True. So I think the quicker you get them, the cheaper you get them. So that's why more people are like waiting early to like get them. Yeah. It makes sense. I've not done any festival shopping yet. Probably should. Oh really? Yeah. I should probably. Yeah, earlier in the year. I may go Creamfields as well, but I heard some like not. I don't know. I heard that it was all right last year, but I think the rain kind of ruined it. Oh really? Yeah. I remember that actually. Yeah, it rained real heavily, didn't it? Yeah. And apparently it was just like not very nice. But yeah. Oh dear. No, I've not been. Yeah. I think it's. Where is it? I think it's near to me. It's like Norwich. I think is it next to Manchester, or maybe I'm completely wrong. No, it might be. I could be completely wrong. It might be. Yeah, I've got no clue. Yeah, neither, to be honest with you. This is another question. So, yeah, obviously being 18, still like there's a lot of distractions at that age, and like, I remember being 18 and like I don't know, I was like going out a lot. Sort of wasn't really like career minded until like now, really. And obviously you're doing loads of shows, and like, you know, you're releasing your own tracks, like you've got a following. So like, how do you deal with being 18 and like having distractions and like other stuff? Like you might see other people like going out constantly. Like how do you deal with like that, if there is a want to do it, as well as the work side of stuff?
I try like to be fair. I still do go out. Like I won't like skip like going out with my mates to like I wouldn't say I've done that before to like not go out with my mates because I want to like produce.
Yeah.
I should start doing that though, to be fair. But like because I don't really go out too much because at school I'm at school most of the time and like when I'm back in Jersey I'm only back there for like 2 weeks.
Oh really?
So like yeah, at school there's almost like no distractions really.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like yeah, so I kind of just grind at school, and then when I get home, see my mates. But I still produce at home, but I try like have more like, do you know what I mean? Be more sociable, like go out and have fun, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'll have to come to a stage where I've got to like cut it. I don't know, like not go out a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially at uni.
Yeah.
I've got to like limit myself because yeah, it can get in the way of like I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do.
Like, if I'm waking up proper hungover, I'm not going to want to produce. I'm just going to want to sit in bed and do nothing, basically.
Yeah, exactly. It is really hard to like try and prioritize what you need to do over what you want to do.
Exactly. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, which is I'm pretty guilty of that. Like, if I want to, I'm not gonna. If I've got the choice of going out or doing like schoolwork or something, I'm gonna go out.
Yeah.
And just like do it another day.
No
Because
brainer.
yeah, I may as well. But yeah, no, I try like cut out some stuff, but I don't really get like the opportunity to go out loads because I'm not really. Yeah, I'm in the middle of England, like in countryside, so there's not really much to do here. Anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, I suppose actually, I suppose you're in a unique situation with boarding school. You know, as I didn't really think of that actually. Do you get a chance to mix while you're there, or do you have to wait?
So I've got my studio like literally like behind the camera here. And then I've got my decks down there, so I mix sometimes. I don't do it a lot at school because like don't have the time to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I still do it, but I do it more at home.
Yeah.
And yeah. But yeah, I more produce now, to be fair, because like I'm just trying to get more of a name for myself in like the production scene.
Yeah.
And as an artist basically, so I'm more producing.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I DJ sometimes at school, like with my mates. Sometimes we'll do it in like our breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite fun.
Oh, that's really cool. Do you have mates that do it as well?
Well, they say they can, but like my two mates in my house, like they just like hop on. They don't really know how to do it, but they just like playing with it.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, they're all right, but like, do you know what I mean? They're not like there yet. But I'm still trying to teach them.
No, it's good. It's good. I've never done it myself, but have you seen? No, yeah, I wish, man, I wish. Have you seen that video of that girl that's like, what did DJs even do? And then she's like,
I've seen that.
Yeah. So
that kind of annoyed me.
there's definitely a lot more to it then.
Yeah. Like, so there are some DJs who do just kind of press play, I reckon. But like mixing drum and bass is quite hard if you want to do it well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like it's quite like fast tempo, so you gotta keep like doing something. You gotta keep like bringing in the next tune, like blending another tune in. Like whereas like with like I feel like with to be fair, I'm not really a house DJ, but like when I mix house, like you can kind of let the song play out a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, whereas drum and bass, like you got to plan your next drop pretty soon after the first one drops. But yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the Fred Again live show he did at Boiler Room on YouTube, but he obviously he's like house. And he was doing that, but he had like the little drum pad, and he was just like spamming away at that thing, going mental on it.
That's nuts. Like I don't really know like what it is, but I've never tried it before. Like, I kind of want to be fair, but like it looks so confusing. Like,
yeah.
That's proper like DJ. Well, it's not even DJing. It's like
it's weird.
I don't know. It's like a drum pad or something, but it's so sick.
It's its own little category.
Mad respect to them because like, looks pretty hard to do that.
Oh my!
Must be quite stressful.
Yeah,
it must be so easy to mess up as well.
Yeah. You actually, that's a really good point. I didn't think of that. If you get like one wrong, like it's do you know what I mean? That's noticeable. And then on a live set, you'd be like, oh, you question it if he's still got it, you know?
yeah, and like, what if he like accidentally hits the wrong button, then it's the whole thing messed up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
he
yeah. Like, he just
must take a lot
accidentally.
of practice.
Yeah, 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 definitely. And there was
Hmm.
it's the same. Have you seen Kenya Grace?
Yeah, she does that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
she's going massive at the
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Like, her tunes
Loads.
like first in the charts.
Yeah, yeah, in it. Crazy, man. Just from doing like stuff on Instagram, like releasing
Yeah.
literally what you do, right? Like, yeah,
Oh
just
yeah,
getting
no,
stuff out.
she's yeah, it's mad
No,
how like she's just blown up.
yeah,
So sick for her.
props to her, mate. Props to
Yeah.
her. Absolutely smashing it. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
your
yeah.
remix of her track, by the way, Strangers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Oh man, I love making that tune. That's probably my favorite tune I've made. It was so
Really,
fun.
really. Why?
Yeah, because I really like the original. So,
Yeah.
pardon?
No, I was just gonna say why. Like, why that one out of all the others?
Because it was almost like I had the idea in my head. Like if it was almost like I remember thinking of a remix I could do with it, and then instantly I found like a little bass idea I could do with it, and I just pasted it into my like software, and then it just sounded sick.
Yeah, yeah,
And then yeah, I just released it, and people seem to be rating it, which is good.
yeah.
So yeah,
No, big fan.
yeah, I was happy. Yeah, because usually with tunes like, no, maybe you're not happy with the idea. Like the first time I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's alright. But with this one, I was like, yeah, this is sick, and then pretty much released it the week after, which has never really happened before. Usually, I like keep changing my mind whether I like it or not. But with that one, I don't know, the idea just worked.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's really cool. It's nice to hear the creative process. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I've got a question about like sort of people sort of within like the music industry and like making tracks. So do you think that like people now they make songs based on just the fact of like making money, right? And like so, for example, on TikTok, right? If you create a song in a certain way that you know will blow up on TikTok, then like there's more chance that you're going to make money from it. So do you think that people are like now sort of just doing it purely just based on making money, or are they doing it as well like because they love it and then the money sort of comes along with it as well? If that does that make sense?
I feel like yeah, I know what you mean. Like people, yeah, I feel like it's quite if you're making tunes and you're only trying to like make tunes because of money, you're not going to make a good tune. Do you know what I mean? Because you're going to try like be a people pleaser with your music, and I just don't think it will work, in my opinion. Because you'll just end up trying to copy someone else's music who's done well, and then you'll just be like a version 2 of them.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it probably could work, like if you like hit it perfectly. But I feel like if you're making music, if you've got a good like, if you're good at producing and you make music that you really like you're probably gonna do well in your field. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like there are a lot of people who do focus on the money aspect more than like the music aspect, which is kind of where it's going in a way. Like labels, I feel like a lot of labels now only take tunes that have done well on like socials.
Yeah.
So it's, that have got built hype around them, or like I don't know. I feel like labels don't take tunes which like haven't done well on social media because it's not worth their time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Don't you think that could have like a really big impact actually on like the way that music goes, especially in like the dancing music industry like category, like the way that it's gonna go? If do you see what I mean? Like I don't know, like it might start making
like
people make tracks that
you've
they
even
don't really
seen it
want
with like drum and bass. Like jump up's now massive just because like TikTok has blown it up basically.
Yeah.
Like it's gone massive on TikTok, and now you see so like back in the day people used to like hate, like not hate jump up, but it wasn't like a big fan base. People used to like kind of shame it a little bit, being like, oh, it's just like screechy noises and stuff.
Yeah.
But now ever since like Headaches has taken over the scene, like everyone's loving it.
Yeah.
Like it's been blowing up on TikTok, and now everyone wants it. Like everyone's going to the raves, so all they want to see is a jump up set.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, it's blown up basically. But I think could have a bad effect on the industry, in my opinion, because like if people are only making it for the money, then the music's just going to be bad, and then it would just go downhill.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's sort of like kind of what I thought about it. It's just that I don't know. I know a lot of like the older artists, like they made music originally because they liked making music, and then they got so good at it that they could get paid for it. Whereas now, like, because
Yeah.
of social media, there's like, you have to make it fit, you know, a certain category and tick a box, and like it has to blow up because I don't know. I just think the whole thing's become like very sort of money focused, and I don't know. It's kind of sad, I think, in a way, you know.
I know what you mean. People like, yeah, people aren't making music because they like it. They're just trying to get some money out of it. Yeah,
I would say so. Like, there is obviously definitely people that are doing it because they like it. Like, don't get me wrong.
yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like even if people are doing it for money, like, everyone's gonna have that like aspect of like, oh, I can make money from this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you're making tunes that you're passionate about at the same time,
Yeah,
like, that's good.
that's a good point.
Whereas if you're just making tunes because you want to make money, then your creativity is just gonna go downhill.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, you just won't be creative with it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's just like not possible to like do well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Would you say for you it's like, I'm not saying money isn't a factor in it, because of course it is, but like would you say for yourself that it's like a passion and that's sort of like leading you to doing it?
Well, like, obviously, because I'd want to do it as a job. Like, so obviously, like, money does have that factor in it. But like when I'm making tunes, like, I just like kind of find an idea and then make a tune that I really like. Like, money isn't really in like the process.
Yeah.
Like, what I just want to like make tunes that labels will like, maybe, or like that people will like. But yeah, yeah, I've never really thought about like money in that kind of way, like when I'm making music. But yeah, but maybe some people do. I don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, yeah, it's a huge factor, and then I think you see like big celebrities with like, I don't know, all the cars, the houses, all of that sort of stuff. It's like it's really appealing, you know. It is appealing. So
yeah, definitely.
I do get it. And to be honest, I guess, you know, fair play to them if they can make it work. But I just think it sort of can remove the I can't say the word.
Authenticity.
That's the spice. Yeah, it can remove that a little bit from it, and it's like it makes it a bit more commercialized. You know, it's just like I don't know. It just like annoys me a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. No, definitely. And like with AI as well taking over now, like that's pretty scary.
Mate, it's nuts.
There's AI stuff that can like make tunes for you and stuff, which is
really?
quite scary because you won't know which artist is actually good at producing or which artist is like just cheating, basically.
Yeah, surely that just defeats the whole point.
I know. But
I never knew that.
Hopefully they need to like put a ban on like, a lot of that being made, because that will actually like ruin the whole industry, basically.
Yeah.
Because you'll just get random people who don't know how to produce who make a banger, basically.
Yeah. Oh, mate, this is the whole thing of like robots taking over. Like, it's like
It's even in the film industry though. Like now, like film writers, and I think all of them, they're going out of business because they can just do it with AI now. Wow. And like film editors, yeah, it's mad.
And that's so deep, because like the amount of work that you put in for that sort of stuff, like the years of like meticulous just writing out and like hard work. They've gone to uni, like whatever they call it in America.
Yeah, exactly. But then they're all like the bosses won't really care, because at the end of the day they're probably making more money because they don't have to pay people's wages. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah.
And this is there's a whole separate conversation, but like that's where like the rich stay rich and the Matrix and all that sort of stuff, you know, like
That's fine.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a tricky one, mate. It is a tricky one, and I hope it does continue to stay a bit authentic, because it's important, man. It's important. Music's a big thing, and it has a big impact on people's lives, and like, you know, it means a lot to people. So it would be a shame.
100%.
It would be a shame to see it go downhill.
Yeah, it would be a shame.
Yeah. So right, last question, my brother. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? It sounds like a job interview question, that, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But like,
5 years. Right. Well, I don't want to be arrogant with this, to be fair, because obviously I'm dreaming big.
No, big yourself up. Go on.
No, I'd want to be like doing 5 years. Probably the dream is to be doing music full time.
Yeah.
But in 5 years, yeah. be like playing shows out regularly, building like a name for myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just have like people like my music, like making music that does well and that people like. But yeah, just like doing all those kind of things, playing Boomtown as well. That would be
Yeah.
5 years, and just playing like getting like a decent, I don't know, being like a big name and like a lineup or something. That would be so sick.
Yeah. Just sort of like make it. That's a very modest answer. I like it. Yeah. No, it's
but not like being like massive or anything, but just like having like a decent name for myself in the scene.
Yeah. No, for sure.
But yeah,
it's very achievable, mate. It's definitely very achievable. It's weird. I've been following you since you were 15. It's really weird.
Oh man.
I was 18 when I first followed you. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's mad. You had I think you had like 10k followers then, and then you got like 15k more, so 25k now. And like, you know, that's in the space of 3 years. Like you've achieved that, and like, I don't know, time will tell, but it seems like a very achievable goal. And I genuinely do hope that you get it, mate. And yeah, I'll be.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, maybe one day, hopefully.
Yeah, man.
That'd be so cool.
I'm sure it'll happen. Well, look, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It was really nice speaking to you.
Yeah, lovely speaking to you too, mate. And thank you everybody for watching. Plug your socials. Where can people find you on?
So Instagram Mish DMB, SoundCloud Mish DMB, Spotify Mish. And that's about it. Yeah.
You heard it here. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for listening. Take care. See you all later.